Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my fictional short stories. This is called The Kitchen Remodel, the sequel. As you may recall, my wife and I fought over everything, down to which teal to use for the kitchen's accent wall. We almost got divorced. And now this. We were the only ones on our block to not have maintained our front yard, so my wife and I agreed we needed to do something, and that is where the agreement ended. It started with what tree to put in the parking strip. The one that the city planted did terribly. Yeah, the Raywood ash grew fast, but its leaves are the first to go bare in the fall and the latest to leaf out in the spring. And its branches are brittle, breaking off, dangerous, and then we had to cut them with a chainsaw so they'd fit into the recycling bin. I suggested an orange tree, evergreen, fragrant flowers, and oranges in the winter when most plants are dormant. Who could argue? My wife. She said, "We're in a borderline climate for oranges. A lemon tree would be safer." And she sang the lemon tree song, "Lemon tree, very pretty." But I thought, yeah, but the lyric also says, "But the fruit is impossible to eat." So I countered, let's try the orange tree. If we put white stones underneath, the heat will reflect up onto the tree and fruit. She murmured, whatever. Next came the great shrub versus annuals debate. I argued for a camellia shrub, evergreen, blooms profusely in winter when nothing else looks good, and not subject to disease. But she protested. But they're boring green most of the year. Annuals look great, a riot of color. I countered. But annuals need to be ever planted and replanted. But fine, get all the petunias you want. But the killer was the lawn question. I argued that the new generation of artificial lawn looks real, and we save water and the pain of mowing, feeding, weeding. But she argued, this world is phony enough. I want a real lawn. I'll admit that my rejoinder wasn't the most intellectual. I said, that's crazy. And I went on to search Yelp and Google reviews to find a highly rated, fairly priced artificial lawn installer. They did it in one day, and it looked gorgeous. Truly, unless you're bent down to feel it, it looks like the perfect real lawn. But the very next day I came home after work, and it had been pulled up. I ran into the house, and she said, yeah, I did it. I'm having a real lawn installed tomorrow. I stared at her, and she stared back without blinking. In any event, that's The Kitchen Remodel, the sequel. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 35 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is relationship stories. Let's stay there. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko.